Hello and welcome everyone to the Bat First Brigade, where Gloucester have finally decided to bat first after, I think, bowling first in pretty much every single county cricket game we have played so far. We've just ticked over from summer into autumn, and it is still very hot and warm and humid and yuck weather here in Melbourne, Australia. I know a lot of other places in Australia, like New South Wales and Queensland, are currently going through some really bad flooding. So if that has affected you at all, please stay safe. And I really hope things start to get better really soon, and you guys can go back to somewhat normality. Over the coming weeks, because it's something that just is horrible, and it was supposed to be like a once in 100-year event, and we've seen it twice in about 10 years. So for all the people who are affected in Australia by the flooding, I really hope that you guys are doing all right. But now, let's get into the video and the game. I've had 7 dot balls in a row, just kind of chilling, waiting for a ball to actually come near me. I would also like to apologise for not having a video come up yesterday. I was so busy, and especially the last sort of 4 or 5 days, I've really been pushing my time limit on getting the videos out to you guys at the last minute. So it has been quite a challenge for me to do that, but work this week has been super chaotic, and that is a no ball, and I've nicked it through the keeper. Can you believe it? Jeez, I tell you what a way to get saved. Oh, and this time out of the middle of the bats. So I didn't make the same mistake twice. Into the over, 3 for 151. Gets punished this time. But maybe a good strong first innings is the key. Oh, that's 4 more, I think. Lovely stroke that. Oh, and again through the gap, and again to the boundary. So far in this County Cup, we've seen us play reasonably well. I think we are actually the #1 rated player in the competition as of the end of the previous game. So we are absolutely dominating. I'm surprised we haven't been offered the captaincy yet of Gloucester. Obviously, we're not a permanent fixture. We're not a permanent player here, being an Australian. They probably want to keep that to a local Englishman. But it is obviously another opportunity if we do end up becoming the captain of this side to, add another string to our bow as we, I guess, push towards the international selection. Now, someone was actually telling me that you can actually deter your international selection by playing in a lot of the overseas tournaments and not playing in Australia, which I think makes a little bit of sense. But obviously, I'm just trying to build my repertoire in as many competitions all across the world before we fully commit to being an international player. And we're obviously still very young. We're only like a 22-year-old, 23-year-old in this game. So still some years in us yet as a quality player, and the chances will come. 3 for 169. Oh, full toss. Did miss out there. That's all the way to the boundary. Didn't even get halfway down the pitch before it hits the rope.
Waiting.
Oh, the stumps have completely blocked me from scoring there. Oh, too full. And able to work it away. I hope it gets to the boundary because I was really slow taking off. But it is going to be 4.
Yes.
Oh, and again, this time, not quite as full, but a little bit too leg-sided. Means we'll just pick up 2 more. This has been an expensive over, actually, from Adam Milne. 4 wides, or 5 wides, a 2, a 4, and now another 2.
Waiting.
Just continuing to work the singles over after over at the moment. We're now 40 from 66. And it has been very chill. Oh, just narrowly misses the stumps. Goes all the way down the ground to the boundary. So outside of our opening, I don't know, a couple of overs where we really run to the pump and nicked one, haven't really made too many errors. It's really just been a lot of singles. That'd be interesting to see what the wagon wheel looks like if I roll on to make a 50.
Yes.
Well, there should be a couple here. That'll take me to 49.
Yep.
Oh, jeez, that is ballsy. That'll be 50 for me.
And that's the half century for this batsman.
Off 80 deliveries, 6 fours in the 50. Plenty of singles to the leg side, a few boundaries to the offside, a couple of singles. Like this, it's been a pretty balanced innings actually, this one.
Yes.
Oh, jeez, that is well fielded. Saved a certain boundary.
Wait. Yes.
Oh, is that going to be all the way? I don't think so. It's only going to be one. Would have loved more.
Yes.
Oh. That is a great catch and a great way to get rid of me. I played it a little too late. And the spinner, I think it's the arm ball that's got me. Very disappointed that.
The batting team
Matt for 62, 5 for 282. That was a really solid innings. Like, it was a really patient, solid innings. Disappointed I couldn't go on with it, but I guess no one else really had big scores. It looks like Zach Crawley is currently on 99. He's having a bit of a day out at the moment. Oh, that's 4. Crawley has sent me all the way to the boundary. Oh, can you just not play the cut shot, please? I much prefer it if you just hit it straight to my short leg fielder. That would be great. You watch, he'll do it for me right here. Right here, right now. Oh,
Yep.
Got onto that, and that will be a boundary. And they are
end of the over. Kent.
really kicking us in the pants at the moment. The good thing from a Glamorgan point of view, we are still 100 runs up. 100 and I don't know, something runs up. Oi. I am going at 5 and over. That's terrible. This has been a bad innings with the ball.
Yes.
And there's just been no wickets inside. I mean, granted, look, this partnership, I've pretty much had to bowl to it the entire time. 140 and 81. The guys are on fire out in the middle. No one's stopping it.
Yep.
Well, that's 100 for this bloke with a huge 6. That is over the fence, into the stands. Moyai. I feel like I've said it wrong. When the team struggles, they always rely on me to do something. Oh, Payne got a wicket. Finally, we get rid of one. And it was Zach Crawley, the man to go. Oh, nick that. Oh, the new man comes in and the new man goes. Look at this, a beautiful wrong, and I think there might have been a tiny inside edge. But good night, O'Riordan. 5 for 345. That's a good double breakthrough. They always say one brings two, and that was the perfect example. Oh, that was a ripping ball. A tiny inside edge, but going on to Cannon in the middle stump. You could drive a truck between that gate there, between bat and pad as well. It was huge. Oh, the next day, it didn't take them super long before we ended up back with the bats. And we've got a lead of 29 runs, which means we were only behind by about 20 runs at the end of the first innings. And we're on, what, day 3 here. So it's been 2 really quite long opening innings from both sides. No run there. Shot.
Yep.
Oh, what a way to get off the mark with a glorious shot down the ground. All the way for 4. Challenge here in this second innings to really not necessarily post like a big score, but if I can pick up another half century in a similar fashion to the way I did in the first innings, where I got, I think it was 50 from about 80 odd balls or something like that, you know, really just go about my business at a nice patient rate. Once again, prove that I'm capable of sticking at the crease for quite some time without, you know, a significant amount of just chaotic runs to an extent, because that's what a lot of my runs can be at times. Is if I am playing a lot of big shots again and again and again, we can have a lot of chaotic runs. Whereas right here, it's just about watching and waiting. Although I feel like once I do get 50 this innings, I will go for the full acceleration mode, as you do. Normally people do that when they get to their 100. But for me, I reckon if I get to 50 runs,
Yeah.
and I can go into the full acceleration mode. This won't be a boundary, because it is a long boundary out there. It'll be 3. Might be able to run 4, depending on how quick my teammate is. It's just going to be 3 runs, quite comfortably.
Yep.
Oh, stand and deliver down the ground. I don't actually think that's going to reach the rope. It seems like it's going to drop short. Just rolling, 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 and a good piece of fielding will keep it to 3 runs. Good dive on the end.
Yep.
Again, not quite out of the middle of the bat. It's going to be just a couple more
Bowlers.
to my name.
Yeah.
Again into the gap. There's 2. And that's all the runs it will be. Oh,
Yes.
goes the reverse sweep. Don't think we've seen that from me too often. And it looks like it's going to go all the way to the boundary. It is. Oh, that's big. Is it all the way? It is. 6. I just feel like I've got so much strength in that shot that it's ridiculous if I don't play it when the ball is in the zone. Again, mid-off is up. And he's pitched it up. I haven't quite timed that as well, but it's 4 again. This is the problem with the spinners. If they've got a short mid-off, or like, you know, a person there and then a cover fielder, you just know that you've got the confidence to be able to hit through it. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I actually didn't go for it that time, and I've ended up nicking it through the gap. We'll pick up 3.
Keep out.
That is an extraordinary bit of luck.
Yes.
That's away, and that will be the 50 with that single from 49 deliveries. And if you think I'm going fast now, just wait. The speed run will begin. 5 4s and a 6. 102 the strike rate, which is 49 balls. Oh, the quick bowler comes on. He's the Adam Milne. He's the one who really troubled me in that first innings. Oh, jeez, he got me again almost. Bloody hell, that was going down the leg side. Lucky for me.
Yeah.
Short. I have got it away. Didn't quite get it out of the middle, but it looks like it'll have enough on it to get to the rope. A boundary. Oh, fielder put a big dive in, still couldn't save it. Oh, that's high. And far. 1 bounce over the fence. That's not a very good shot. And I am surprised that I've been able to hit it to the boundary, because it certainly felt like it was too wide and too back of a length to be able to hit this. So I'm a little bit surprised I got away with it, especially down into the cover region. Nicked.
Yeah.
Taken. Again, probably not there to be driven. And Adam Milne, who I think got me in the first innings, at least he got me off a no ball in the first innings, has found my outside edge again to get me in the second. 62. Zach Crawley with a very nice catch there. 4 for 1, 61. Oh, and the team collapses. That's never good. I don't even know what they're chasing. Can't be very much.
Wait. Yes.
Oh, fielder dived, couldn't get to it, and that will be a boundary. Start off my bowling, not very good at all. Alright, so the challenge now, get these wickets quickly.
Waiting.
I don't know how many runs. We've only got 153 runs in the bank. And they're chasing 189. So we're not in a great spot.
Oh, good bowling.
Catch it! This time! And Zach Crawley, who was the danger man in the opening innings, has to go. And once again, the real far out. Oh, that's not a catch. That's not a catch.
Kent.
Oh, we're lucky to get away with that. 2 for 35. Has this hit the ground? Oh, jeez. I'm not sure this should have been given out. I'm really not sure that that should have been given out.
The right-hander is coming into bat at number
That's a
4,
lot of luck.
Kent.
That's one of those ones the umpire gives the soft signal and the third ump just doesn't have the call to turn it around. And he just goes, oh, maybe, but maybe not.
Yep.
And that's away. That'll probably be a couple for Joe Denley. Gets his first runs of the innings. You know what though? Now that I've got the wicket, I'm never gonna not bowl another over. I'm gonna have to bowl every single over for the rest of this match. And that's really disappointing.
Keep up, keep
Because
up.
I don't like bowling sometimes. Especially when you have to bowl for like 30 or 40 minutes.
End of the over.
Oh my goodness, Denley. Gee, he's not far away from getting out.
Waiting.
You can just tell. Catch it! Come on! Oh, I had him. I absolutely had him and the glove saved him. Icked! Oh. Mate, I've got that many people around and I don't know how that edge didn't carry.
Yep, yep.
Like, honestly. There are people everywhere near the bat. If they want 3, it would have been a run out. We've had a very good over without a wicket, 2 for 69.
Kent are now on.
The thing is, they only need, what, I think it was 150 they were chasing, or 180. We're not going to take 7 for 40. We're not Mitchell Johnson.
Oh, bow.
Should have had Denley early on in his innings. I don't know why I got taken off actually after my 5 overs. It was the first time in a while I thought I looked very, very dangerous against everyone involved.
Yep.
That's 4. Nobody out there. This is a contrast. I had Denley early and I even had leaning nicking. I bowled like a pretty much a perfect over and they took me off. That's why I was so shocked. Oh.
Oh, that's
Honestly, this has been one of these games where it's like, you know you can't win every single match. So you've still got to put in a solid performance. I feel like I did that with the bat. I got 2 50s without being anything special. I've taken, I don't know, about 1 wicket in both innings. Nothing special again. Or maybe I took 2 wickets in one of the innings. I'm not sure.
Yep.
But yeah, the challenge remains. How do you have those consistent performances and then the big one
Century for this batsman.
that, you know, shows to everyone that you need to be picked? The demanding of the selection. How on earth did that miss the stumps? I have the exact same reaction as this bloke here. How? This was... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Literally, I was like, it's honing in. He's misread the situation. And Denley gets away with it again. Look, so Kent have gone on to win the game. Marcus O'Riordan with player of the match honours. He took 8 wickets. I thought Zach Crawley's 170 though probably was pretty good because Kent really didn't have as many contributors with the bat outside of Crawley and Muyaya. But I suppose Milne and O'Riordan and Gilchrist getting through us in the second innings was key for them to take us out and go on to win by 8 wickets on day 4. So at the moment, 2-2 Gloucester, sitting in 8th on the standings. Not very good. Still, the number 1 rated player in the player of the series competitive nature. As for the batting stats in Div 2, I'm sitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sitting number 6th in the batting stats here in the tournament. Scored 478 runs at an average of 68. So that's not bad. striking at 93 with a high score of 200. The highest score is 236 so far in this County Cup. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. We will get back to some more county games. I wonder if there's a way I can speed it along to try and... Because there's a lot of county games, you know? There's a lot of first-class games in a row before you play into like a couple of one-day games or something like that. And then, you know, we play the one-day games, and then we go back to the county games, and then we have like the CPL in August. So, like, there's a lot going on. Anyway, and then we go back to the County Cup. So, there's a lot of cricket to be played. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, I will see you tomorrow for another video. Bye-bye.